Hey there guys, for those of you that watched my stream the last time I did this, I did the tower event in the Japanese server. I got to floor 17, I wiped on the Chimera, and then I kind of just never really went back. That was like a month or something ago. I'm going to be going back to the tower on floor 17 and seeing if I can pick up where I left off. So the team for this is going to be Warrior of Light. He's got Evasion, and he's going to be I'll explain it as we go. And he's got full immunity, status immunity, but 100% evasion, 100% fire resist. That's the important thing for his duty. Charlotte is going to be the magical cover tank for the final encounter. She's got 100% fire, ice, and lightning resist, because there's 3 elements on the final encounter, but they can be covered. But other than that, she's going to be just helping out. Elephim is the breaker and like mana regen, etc. She's got 100% fire resist, status immunity. Sephiroth is going to be really only here to chain with Bartz. He's got 100% fire resist and immunity to the important statuses. He's not immune to sleep, which is going to be a problem in one of the fights, but it's the final boss does not use sleep, so I'll just wake him up when you get slept. Bartz is going to be my pretty much only DPS because Sephiroth is not really here for damage. 100% fire resist, status immunity, the usual stuff. And he's got some Dragon Killer with the weapon, and he's got Beast Killer with Ifrit. So let's give it a go. So there's 3 encounters. For those of you that didn't see the previous run, this is floor 17. It gets pretty hard down here. There's 3 bosses in a row, and you can only use a 5-man team. You can, like 10-man battles, you can swap teams around, but I didn't bother building other teams because this is going to be like a 1-team fight. So this first boss, all the damage he does is either physical, which can be evaded, or it's magical fire, or fixed fire. So as long as the team has 100% fire resist, he can't hurt us. So I'm not even going to bother breaking his attack and magic. I'm just going to break his defense and spirit, and we will start working on him. So let's go ahead and chain that up. And Charlotte, I should have done this actually, will give us limit fill buff. Yeah, so Bartz is going to power up, and this guy, like I said, he can't hurt us. Like, it's literally all fire damage and physical. So, Bartz will power up again, and Warrior of Light will just keep, he'll just keep cover active. And here we go. Alright, and if you notice in the top right corner, there is a turn limit to these fights. You've got to win within, well, it depends on the fight. Some fights you have less turns than others. This one we've got 10 turns to win. And if you don't win, you just automatically get kicked out of the tower. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and power up one more time with Bartz. And then we're going to start working on the boss for real. Alright, so he buffed his attack and magic, but we don't really care because he can't hurt us with evasion. Now, if you're not using evasion, you want to break his attack and magic. You want to, all that kind of stuff. Alright, so let's do this and this. Let's chain Sephiroth. Let's go ahead and chain. And same thing. He has threshold at 80, 60, and 40, but all he does during the threshold is even more fire attacks that, again, we're immune to. This whole floor is fire themed. Alright, Bartz will now chain with Sephiroth. Alright. And I'm going to guard Elephim, save her mana. Okay. So that's this fight. Alright, the next boss It's pretty similar, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and kill him real quick. Okay. No problem. Alright, so the next boss, again, as long as you... so he ambushes, okay, good to know. As long as you evasion physical with fire resist, once again, this guy can't hurt us. So we're going to do that. Sephiroth. I wish Sephiroth had a Dispel. I should have given him a Dispel source. That's my mistake. Whatever. So I'll do that. Warrior of Light will just cover. I'm going to use his cheap cover. Because why waste mana? I'm going to... Let's do this. And Charlotte... Oh, Charlotte. Charlotte can Dispel. Alright. Yeah, I've got her on Alexander with Dispel. Alright, so we'll Dispel the boss with Charlotte. And here we go. This guy can't hurt us. All fire damage or physical damage. Alright, Forest will power up again. Charlotte will just keep filling mana. And we'll chain with Sephiroth. I don't know why I'm even chaining with Sephiroth. I don't know why I'm chaining with Sephiroth. Well, it's filling the limit gauge, I guess. Although, then again, no one needs limit gauge. Everybody that needs it is filled. Alright, there's the sleep that I mentioned. Oh, I forgot this guy mana drains. Dirt. Yeah. So I've got to... I've got to break his magic so the mana drain doesn't hurt as much. My mistake. Alright, so what does guard do? We'll guard him. And we'll refresh with Charlotte. Okay. Alright, so we're ready to start damaging the boss now. Which means we need to wake up Sephiroth, so let's do that with Warrior Flight. Alright, I'm not going to bother powering up Barsh to the final level, he doesn't need it. So let's go ahead and do this. Yeah. Oh wow, are we going to kill him here? We killed him here. Okay, whatever. It's actually kind of a little bit unfortunate because I wanted the last fight with damaged mana. But whatever. Alright, so the final fight is the Metal Chimera. He can only be defense and spirit broken. But I'm not going to bother doing that yet. I'm going to mana regen song. Oh, actually that is the mana regen song. Duh, it's the same thing. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so I'm going to job level 2. I'm going to physical cover for the first phase with Warrior Flight. We'll start refilling the mana with her, and we'll guard Sephiroth. So for this first part of the fight, until 50%, that I should have covered with I think he does thunder damage in this phase. He might do thunder or ice damage actually. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, let me cover with Charlotte. No, let me do this cover. Yeah, we're gonna cover with Charlotte, and let's give physical mitigation with Warrior Flight. We'll guard, and we'll do this defense buff as well. Okay, so yeah. That was my mistake. Oh, jeez. I totally forgot. Totally forgot. Can I salvage this? Probably not, but let me try. Just for the fun of it. Okay. Oh, I should have... No, that's fine. Actually, I should have done this. Get everybody back alive. Yeah. Let me limit Charlotte for the magical cover. Jeez. Oh, fire damage. We're fine. We're fine! Alright, so Warrior of Light's cover should be wearing off real soon. Finally. Alright. So we'll guard Seth. We're going to provoke with Warrior of Light. Charlotte will do that. Elephant will do that for healing. Okay. Yeah, I used the wrong cover early on. What's the problem? Alright. Last job level power up. I'll go ahead and start damaging with Seth. We'll do a barrier, or a limit. Yeah, it's a barrier, actually. Let me fill that. Okay. So we're going to start DPSing next turn. Got it. Or this turn, I should say. Warrior of Light, or Bards will DPS. Sephiroth will DPS. Alright. Let's limit with Charlotte. Let's, physical mitigate. And let's mana regen. Okay. So this boss has thresholds at 80, 50, and 30%. Let me check one thing. Yeah, okay. Alright. Time to DPS. Let's provoke with Warrior of Light. Charlotte will apply magical mitigation, and will apply some nice buff like that with Elephant. Okay. Alright, it's time to burst. Nice damage. Let me do this with Charlotte. Elephant will do that. Warrior of Light will mitigate physical for us, which also happens to heal. Alright, the boss buffed himself, but I want to push him to the next threshold before I dispel it. Let me go ahead and push him. Excellent. How many turns we have on Charlotte's limit? Charlotte's cover. One more turn, we're good. Yeah, let me dispel with Charlotte. And then Elephum will do this. And Warrior of Light will provoke. Alright. I need a limit next turn. I think he buffed himself again. He did. The next threshold is a 30. I'll go ahead and chain. Alright, I need to limit with Charlotte, which means I need to dispel with her. Let's go ahead and give us a nice barrier. Okay. That's the non-elemental attack, by the way. Alright, let's see here. We'll go ahead and chain. Alright, Charlotte will do that, or she will do that. Charlotte will magical mitigate. Warrior of Light will physical mitigate. Alright, so he's going to buff himself for the last threshold in just a second. Alright, so he buffed himself again. I'm going to go ahead and do my damage before I dispel. Alright. We'll dispel with Charlotte. We'll do a buff here, and Warrior of Light is going to provoke. Alright. And here comes another attack. Painful. But Charlotte's got this. And then Warrior of Light's evading all the single target. Alright. I think the boss buffed himself, so if we don't kill him, we gotta oh, he didn't buff himself. Okay. Well, I would dispel if we did kill him, but we didn't get. We're gonna win here, I think. Got it. Alright, so there's floor 17. Next up is floor 18, so I will be reforming. You gotta reform all these teams, like completely custom teams for each floor for the higher levels, which is the reason I'm not like live streaming this, because it'd be a whole lot of downtime of regearing the team every floor. Alright, Super TMR tickets, not very nice. And up next is floor 18. See you guys for that one.